Hey, how you doing? My name's Terrell Jackson.
All right, Mr. Jackson, you have two cases. And some traffic matters. First of all, let's deal with the traffic matters. The traffic matters, sir, you have some... Yes, the traffic matters what you failed to appear in court for, sir. As a result of your failure to appear, warrants for your arrest were issued. The court's going to set aside these arrest warrants, give you a personal bond, and each of these misdemeanor matters that carries a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be against you. You have a right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed on behalf. The tickets are SP 1097671, failed display valid operator's license, and P1341820, no insurance misdemeanor, and driver license suspended. Each of these misdemeanor matters, sir, you get a personal bond of dollar amount. Pre-trial will be May 30th in front of Judge Larry Williams. Is that clear, sir?
Yes.
Is that clear, sir?
Say it one more. What's the date? One more time.
May 30th in front of Judge Larry Williams. Is that clear?
Yes.
All right, now to your two main matters. This is case number 25056999601, Police of the Michigan versus Terrell Jackson, and case number 25055755201, Police of the Michigan versus Terrell Jackson. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle, appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Shav, on behalf of Mr. Jackson, who is from a reading, understands his constitutional rights, and stands mute.
All right, the court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of your client in these matters. Given that these are both life offenses, armed robbery within approximate same short period of time, Ms. Shah, why should I not remand your client on both of these matters? Because it's clear to this court, not only is he a danger to the community, but it looks like the presumption of there's a great deal of presumption of guilt in both of these matters.
No, may I say something, Your Honor?
No, sir. Anything you say right now can and will be used against you. It's all part of the record. You do have the right to speak, and you'll have that chance. But let me argue on your behalf first, and still, if there's anything you want to say, you can. Your Honor, this allegedly... Your Honor, so I'm not aware of him being on probation or parole. He's employed Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday. He has 3 kids. He lives with his mother. He's a lifelong resident of Detroit. He has bullets in him, Your Honor, and he says this is not him. He also maintains his innocence. He's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. He needs medical attention immediately. I understand that the court has to weigh community safety, but on one case I have it from July 18, 2024, not entered until February 7, 2025 for some reason, Your Honor. You know, on that kind of charge, I don't know why they would take that long, have him out if he is a danger. And then I have a recent case of April 7, 2025. This is the first time he's being arraigned. He's not a flight risk. I don't believe there's capious history. So I'm respectfully asking the court to consider high personal bond, GPS tether, house arrest, work only if the court will allow it, and no contact with the complaining witnesses or addresses, of course, Your Honor.
All right, response from the people.
Your Honor, as far as the first case, the July case, this happens at a market in which the manager said that he asked for a Don Julio tequila, a $200 bottle, takes the bottle, stops, tries to stop him not paying, and then he produces a handgun. This was caught on green light video, and later in that month, they did a media release. There was a Crime Stoppers tip. He was ID'd. He also was identified by the complaint in a photo show. That case is, I did note in the prosecutor's file, was part of the backlog warrant. That indicates why they didn't sign that case till later, unfortunately, because not long after, he picked up another armed robbery, in this case at an Exxon gas station, in which 2 foreign speaking complainants were asked for money, and a gun is produced, and their items, their phones, their money, their cards are taken at gunpoint. There was an identification in that by one of the complainants of this defendant. This is also caught on green light video. And also I do note that the co-defendant identifies the defendant as the person taking the phones, putting his own co-defendant there at the scene. And so we have those type of things here, Your Honor. He is a danger to the community. I do note the last things I see for him are 2012 attempt CCW, as well as a retail fraud in 2018. But here we have 2 armed robberies of people, strangers to the defendant, that both identify him, both captured on video. They're here it's a similar type of MO, both with a handgun that was produced, Your Honor. And so based on all those things, Your Honor, I believe he's not only a danger to complainants, but a danger to the community. So I am asking for a remand on both cases, Your Honor.
Right, court of her argument as to bond in this matter. I am going to remand Mr. Jackson, Mr. Terrell Jackson, in the custody of the Wayne County Jail while his case is pending. I believe the presumption of guilt is great identification, as alluded to earlier. Both matters were caught on green light video.
I want to say on the Don Julio thing, y'all seen the video. Y'all had me in here for 48 hours and let me go without talking to anybody. I never pursued no weapon. I don't know nothing about April y'all talking about. I don't know nothing new. I'm not no danger to society, sir. I don't have no crime. I got bullets in my body that I need tended to. I have a cyst in my mouth, everything, and I work 6 days a week. I don't know what they're trying to paint me as a bad person, but that's not. I don't rob or do nothing. I'm not a robber. And it's just like they say on green light video. Y'all gonna see on green light video. All I asked them is for a fifth of Don Julio in a pack of backwoods, and I said, "Let me see it."
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I've heard enough.
And Your Honor, he doesn't have anything assaultive on his record other than carrying a concealed weapon in 2012. So I believe a remand here is.
Well, I think he just put himself at the scene of the crime. He just said it was him.
All right.
So
I'm
now,
going to,
you know,
he spoke.
Yeah, self-identified.
When he shouldn't have. When he shouldn't have. Everything's caught on green light video. For the reasons I previously stated, we got 2 allegations of armed robbery, 2 different complaining witnesses within a few months period of time. I do find he's a danger to the community. In addition, I do find that the presumption of guilt in these matters are great in light of the video and the identifications. I will remand Mr. Jackson in custody of Wayne County Jail for both of these matters. Probable cause will both be May 15th, preliminary examination May 22nd, and both in front of Judge Jefferson. Please step aside, Mr. Jackson.
And Your Honor, I have one more thing for the record. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office should not wait 7 months to enter something and get it signed and then argue the danger to the community. If this happened allegedly in July and they don't enter it until February, 7 months later, for no reason, and then want to say he's such a danger, what about the 7 months he was out? He wasn't a danger to society or the community. So I know the court made their, sir, I'm speaking. I know the court made their decision, but you know, now 7 months later, a remand. But for 7 months, even though they had everything they needed, they don't get it entered or charged. That's not right, Your Honor. So I know the court made their decision, and we respect that. But I wanted to make a record for my client, Your Honor.
Okay, duly noted. Mr. Jackson, step aside.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy court hearings like this one.